I'm a local hippie. And today I'm going to be filming a reading vlog for Alone with You in the Ether by Olivia Blake. So, little background. I started reading this book probably, at least 6 months ago. And I put it down because it wasn't as simple as a read as I thought it would. One of the characters is quite literally a genius. So, um, I'm reading it now. I'm going to give it the time that it deserves. I'm going to be listening to it on Audible. Not on Audible. I have it on Libby. I've rented it on Libby, the audiobook. So I'm going to be listening to it today at work. And so I will be updating periodically on my lunch break. Well, not on my lunch break, but on my different breaks. Just letting you know how I'm feeling about the book, and yeah, and how much I'm liking it. I think I'm gonna like it, but it is 6:03 a.m. It is Monday, December 4th, and I need to start getting ready for work. So yeah, we'll catch up in a little bit. And yeah. So, as promised, I'm on my 15, and I have listened to Alone with You in the Ether for, I don't know, probably about like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours now. I think I'm like 20 or something percent through, and I really like it. But I would definitely need the audiobook, like I have it right now, because I think if it's one of those books where it's really good, but if I tried to read it without some sort of help, it wouldn't hold my attention, just because ADHD brain. And also, as far as Regan and Aldo go, first of all, I am a very character driven kind of girl. Like, everything else in the story could be falling apart, but if I love the characters, that's going to be a win every time. But I find that as I listen to this story, I like them even more. They're very flawed people, and I like that a lot. And just for the sake of not going into too many specifics and not wanting to give spoilers, and they work together in a very practical but also impractical kind of way. Practical because they're like opposites attract, but they're also very similar in a way, in the way that they approach things. Regan has this thing of calling Aldo transactional, but in a way she is very transactional herself in the way that she describes the relationship that she's currently in with someone else. So yeah, they're very similar, but also their flaws are different. And I like following them as they try to understand each other and as they get to know each other. And yeah, they're figuring things out about each other by observation, and you can tell that they're very interested in each other. And that's one of the things that Regan picked up on, is that they are curious about each other, and you can see that as the story goes on, and I love it. I'm blushing. I'm blushing. I think they're cute. Yeah, so I'll see you when I see you. So I have finished Alone with You in the Ether, and I think I'm going to rate it a 4.5 star. Well, yeah, I think I'll rate it a 4.5 star. I can't give it a 5 star for reasons. But I really did enjoy this book. I enjoyed Aldo and Regan. This book does kind of take you for it's like a roller coaster ride, because you think you want to give Regan a chance, and you want to see her be better, but at the same time it's like yeah, like that. It's a lot like that. Because the way that this love is described in this book, it's very all-consuming, and I get that love can be like that, but I don't think that it should be like that. I'm not a believer that it should be that consuming, or that that's even healthy, that we should expect our lovers to shoulder our burdens along with their own. I think that Regan, she depended on her partners to stabilize her. What she really ultimately wanted was for Aldo to stabilize her, and that's not fair. That's not a fair situation for anybody to be in. You have to learn how to work through your problems on your own, especially when they are as serious and when they run as deep as Regan's problems. You have to be willing to face them on your own, and you have to be willing to shoulder them on your own, because even if your partner can for a time shoulder those responsibilities, it's unrealistic to ask them to carry them forever when you couldn't even carry them yourself, you know? So I do think that it's flawed in that way, and that's not really love, it's need, and that you can destroy a person by loving them that way and by needing them so much, you know? So those are a few of my thoughts. I think maybe I'll do a video essay on this book, because I do have lots and lots and lots and lots of thoughts. But I think I'm gonna leave it here. Yeah, I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good evening. Most importantly, I hope you read a good book, and I'll see you soon. Bye.